Hey Lummi Nation, we're here with the chairman of the Lummi Natural Resources Commission, Elden Hillaire. Elden, there's some developing news, some breaking news out of Lummi Nation and the Pacific Salmon Commission and about the sockeye and
Yep, we're in season management now, so we've been kind of getting updates almost on a daily basis now. So, you know, the test catches were really strong over the weekend, over 2,000 for Saturday and Sunday, so it put everybody on notice in the community to get prepared and ready. So now today we've just got an agreement with Canada that the non-treaty opens up on Wednesday for the day, and then we go 28 hours starting 6 a.m. on Thursday till 9 a.m. on Friday. So the gun
that's
is
Thursday,
Thursday
the 2nd and
yeah, to the 3rd on Friday. So, and we also open up in Bellingham Bay tonight at midnight for the ones that are going to stay home while their brother heads the other way. They'll take care of the home guard. So that's another good bright spot in our community
for
there.
kings in the bay, right?
Yep, and expectations are pretty much the same as last year, so hopefully the price is there as well. It sounds like it should be a pretty good market year. Heard they got $1.90 a pound for sockeye out at Nia Bay, so we'll find out. The non-Indians go tomorrow, so that'll set the market.
That'll push the prices up a little bit, since we know how our Quilinitum friends tend to keep the price up.
Yep, and then we finished up our island crab fishery in Bellingham Bay. There we're just about at our target numbers. I think we're about 20,000 shy, and we'll be testing up in the Gulf to open up there, hopefully before the recreational crabbers start on the 16th of August. So we're hoping that they're going to cooperate and be nice and hard and marketable for our guys the week prior to that there, so they can get a little opportunity in between juggling sockeye, kings, and these tides. I know the tides are starting to slow down after today, but there's some really big minuses that we're just finishing off there.
Yeah, and you mentioned the macaws went out, and what were their numbers like?
They had about 1,000 a night. They had up to 5 boats fishing, so they, you know, about 200 fish a boat. So not a bad little average there. So
at least get some canners and break the boat in there and get the bugs out.
Keep paying Arco, you know, you got to keep Arco floating. So that'll be good. We'll get our guys out there on the water and get everything ironed out for a new year there. Come back and fish some kings and kind of get ready for coho season again.
And anything else going on with diving and clam jammers?
Well, we got the divers through their training. Now we got their boats inspected, and everybody did really well, which is very pleasing. So now they're going to be registered on an annual basis as dive vessels. So that's a new thing that we've implemented this year, and you know, so they're going forward with all of that. We got the oxygen masks that are available now. They're just trying to get through our bureaucracy and get them on board so that they can be an initial responder if there's any accidents out there. And you know, we'll be starting up our clam surveys this year for not only the tidelands here on the reservation, but also up in Birch Bay, and a new shiny spot there that we haven't been in years in Drayton Harbor, where we got a conditional water quality now that'll get us into a commercial status again. So, you know, that's a real good plus for our clam jammers.
And just to maybe kind of recap, so we go sockeye fishing starting Thursday
morning, 6 a.m. till 9 a.m. Friday.
And then what about projections? Have they upped any quotas?
Well,
or what's Johnstone Strait looking like?
Actually brought up the early stewards to twice what the preseason was, and then the early summers they brought them up to about 75% of what the projections were, so it's almost double. So the summer runs, what we were targeting on, though, they've you know, the big test over the weekend, and then it dropped right off to 500 yesterday, so they're a little reluctant to say, you know, if they're not coming, are they just late? And the early summers were 5 days late over forecast, so you know how us fishermen are, keep our fingers crossed that they're still coming. So we'll just keep everybody updated as it progresses. Another meeting on Friday to see what we do over the weekend, or if the tests show up again strong. And that's kind of been the pattern. They've had a peak early Stewarts, and then it dropped off, and then they came back up again. Early summers were the same way, that they had two big peaks in them. So, you know, just hang in there, and we'll just keep everybody updated as we move forward in season. So, all right.
All right, Eldon. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.